Hello, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about how I cope with not being a great photographer and what I mean by that. Anyone who tries to do anything artistic, in my opinion, if they're being honest, sometimes think, why on earth am I doing this? What's the point of art? What's the point of trying to be artistic? Especially when you look around and realize there are so many great artists out there. Sometimes I look at other people's work in photography and think, why am I even bothering to try? Their work is so good, it's great, it's fantastic, and mine doesn't even measure up. And I think one of the good pieces of advice I got given was show your work. Show your work, get used to putting your work out there, and get over your fears of not being good enough. And I think something else that's helped me is a thought that occurred to me, and it's kind of my catchphrase, if you like, that keeps me going when I feel like giving up, and that is any given Sunday. If I was to walk out, I live in Rugby in Warwickshire, if I was to walk out on any given Sunday morning, I would see people playing football, I would see people playing rugby, I would see people cycling, I would see people horse riding. If it was the summer, I'd see people playing cricket on a village green. None of these people participating in these activities are likely to be the best or the greatest. They're not practicing to become, England cricketers. They're not practicing to, cycle in the Tour de France. They are doing it for the love of doing it. And although I'm trying to make a business of my photography, I need to remind myself I'm also doing it for the love of it. I'm never going to be the greatest photographer. I'm never going to be Anne Leibovitz. I'm never going to be Don McCullum. I'm never going to be Ansel Adams. I'm not going to be a photographer that goes down in history as being remembered as one of the greats. But that doesn't mean that I can't take great enjoyment from it. And it doesn't mean that I can't enjoy putting my work out there. I quite enjoy it sometimes. You put a photograph out and you get criticism online, or you get comments online, or you get advice online. Some of it good, some of it bad. But it's nice to actually be part of a community that are looking, in my case, at photography, but art in general, and thinking about it and trying to do our best with it. So that's kind of how I stay on track, trying to do the best that I can, produce the best work I can, and realizing that I'm not going to please everyone. I'm probably not going to be the greatest, and some of my work people will look at and not like. It's tough sometimes, but it's worth doing, because when you get it right for yourself or a client or a person, it feels really great. So I'm going to keep going. Thank you.